All right, absolutely beautiful day here in South Georgia. Had a little cool front come through last night, so I think our high today is 85. It is the end of August, not October, it's the end of August, and our bow season starts September 13th. And normally I don't get our bow stands all hung up until like November because I'm so far behind schedule. I got three more bow stands to go. 15 total I got to hang, and I've been working on it for the last 2 weeks. When I get time, I come to the farm and I hang a stand. Feels really good to get things done, to be ahead of schedule versus behind the eight ball like it always seems like we are. I'm a little bit more balanced, been getting some good sleep, so life is good. The video today is by far from one of my favorite trees on the farm. Did a lot of videos last year off this tree. We're actually between two trees. The phone is stuck up against my multiplier and a magnet in this little white oak. And this is just a special spot. We call it the lower swamp. We got the creek right here. A lot of memories, years and years of memories. I remember being a paramedic here who was clearly having a lot of trouble for obvious reasons, and it's a female. Me and the boys brought her down here. I can remember taking her right up here, and she's a city girl, and she stayed with us for a while to get that head kind of unwrapped a little bit. Wrote about her in one of the books, sweet woman. But sitting here and reflecting every year, on the year that's gone, the year that's coming. I do a lot of soul cleansing here, is what I call it. Every time I come up here, I look over at this tree right here, and I can see this is where the bow hangs, this little hanger right here. I see where I've screwed the bow hanger in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is number 7 year. We've used this tree longer than that. We used to screw the bow hanger in right here, and I've got more holes over here that are healed up. I'd say we've been using this tree for, at least I have, probably for 15 years. But when I sit here and I look over, when I'm reflecting, I see these holes healed up. And I ask myself, which is kind of the purpose of the video, we can't make it go away. You can come back here 30 years from now, there's still going to be a spot. But it's healed. And the big question and the purpose of the video is, do our wounds heal? The wounds that we find out there, right? From betrayal, life just happens, and it just cuts us. All these things that we're constantly encountering, and we're trying to heal from them. And are we healing properly? So yesterday, really big day for me. I've been going to PT for my Achilles tendon for, 2 or 3 months now, longer now probably, because I injured it, and I'm back in the game. And it's healing, and I'm able to run again. And last week was the first time I could run for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those were my running days, and it was the first time I could run all 3 days and not be in pain and eat all of the above. And I graduated, and I healed properly. Sometimes we don't heal properly, and something comes along and tears a piece of bark off, and then it starts all over again. You have to make sure that you healed properly. You have to make sure that things are in their right place. And sometimes we don't have the answers for that. And personally, we seek advice from others. We seek advice from quote unquote professionals. But we can heal to live another day. And it may not be as pretty as that, but it is healed. I think one of the best things I ever learned from my wife, I had surgery on this elbow a long time ago. might be able to see the scar. And I was under the impression that they were going to fix it and it'd be like just like it was, just like God wired it up, hooked it up, it was good to go. My bride said to me, she said, she's in that business. She said, it will never be like God made it, but it'll be okay. I think a lot of times when we try to heal up, we're under the illusion that we're going to be just like we were. And I don't think it works that way. The growth occurs because of the disruption. So I don't want to step off my platform. That might be a great video. No worries. I got a little safety line hooked up. You can see how it's come out, right? So growth occurred there to heal. And with every tragedy, with every betrayal, with anything that happened to us that disrupts, changes this pattern, right? This is a disruption. The healing occurs and there is growth. It may not grow as fast as we want it to, and it may not be as pretty, but it's growth. And with that growth comes wisdom. And that's why older people are just so badass. You know, give me an 80-year-old guy sitting on his porch in a rocking chair. Why would you not want to engage that conversation? Because he's got all kinds of growth, he's got all kinds of scars, he's got all kinds of healing, and he's got wisdom. So that's the video today. Down and dirty. I hope that it helps a few of you. And some of you may not get anything out of it. But when I sit here, that's what I think about. And then I count the years and hope that I'll get some 8s and 9s and 10s and 11s and 12s and just keep watching this old tree just keep healing. And as I'm stuck between two trees. So I'm going to buzz you around real quick, show you the creek. We got a little bit of water flowing. If you don't know from any of the other videos, our pond feeds this creek, and the beavers continually dam the water that needs to come out of that pond. And don't get me started on beavers. So if I open up the pipe at the pond, we got more water down here for the animals. So I got to open it today. I opened it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And generally every night they close it back up because that's what beavers do. Hang on. Here's my platform. This is one of our bigger platforms, so we got more room to work with. And then you kind of see all the hose from the bow hanger. And you can see the creek down there. Got a little water running. And there you go. Over there's my old gator. And let's see if I can come over here. Well, that's what I've been doing, strapping these, they call them sticks, to the tree. And that's it. So who am I today? I'm a guy that I believe is living the dream. I'm down here in the lower swamp. I ain't had one mosquito aggravate me yet. Got a nice little breeze, not even hardly sweating. Just living in the moment, thinking about the past here, good memories, thinking about some more memories that are to come. And I'm hoping that the video works for some of y'all. I hope that it kind of makes you understand that you can heal. Probably won't be like God wired it up, but you can heal and you can grow from it. And that growth is where that wisdom's at. You know, and when you run across old people and you're just too damn busy on your iPhone or ePhone or whatever damn phone, man, engage them, because they know junk that phone don't know. And they know junk that'll help you process your life and hear their stories and embrace that wisdom. I mean, because this old tree got a lot of wisdom. Unfortunately, I think all trees are female, she can't talk. But I sit here under her shade for probably 15 years now, and rainstorms, cold weather, hot weather, whatever weather. And I soak up what she's got to offer. And she's got wisdom. So you all have a great day.